Hey guys, for today's video I am going to be showing you guys my everyday spring/summer makeup routine. So yeah, if you guys want to know how I achieved this look, then just make sure you guys keep on watching. Hey guys, so obviously by what you guys saw in the intro, we are doing my everyday spring/summer makeup routine. I already prepped my skin. I used my Merit Great Skin Serum. I was gonna say Skrin. My Merit Great Skin Serum. You guys know I love this. I mean, obviously, look at the bottle. It's almost empty. I need a new one. And for moisturizer, I use my Tatcha, the water cream. Also, I just used Aquaphor for my lips so they wouldn't be crusty because you don't want crusty lips. But yeah, so let me just get my hair out of the way so we can start. Okay, so right now the first step that I do, well, not right now, but actually yeah, right now, because I kind of changed it up for a little bit. But right now what I do first is my eyebrows. So I am obviously gonna do those off camera because I never know with my eyebrows. I just kind of try to leave them more natural. I used to really be into the laminated look, but during the summer I hated the fact that they would fall. And I just didn't like that. I didn't like how it looked. I'm trying to grow them out right now, so they're probably gonna be messy, but it's okay. We need them to get messy. For my brows, I just use the NYX brow glue. I like it just because it's literally just like a gel. So, you know, it's not that like sticky. It just kind of holds them in place. So kind of just brush them through a little bit, flick them up a little bit, not that much, and then just kind of go with my natural shape. I know I said I was gonna do this off camera, but I mean, I might as well show you guys, right? So yeah, I feel like my eyebrows are like different shapes right now. I feel like this one is just so much thicker, but I mean, it's okay. We'll just have to deal with it. Okay, so while we wait for them to dry, I'm actually gonna go off camera now and just carve them out. I only do the bottom. I don't really like doing the top anymore. So yeah, I'm just gonna carve them out and then I'll be back to keep going with the routine. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay, we are back and I know it's still unblended, but trust the process. So now we are gonna start with our base. I use the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is the shade 3N2 Wheat. I have the shade darker, so 4N2 Spice Sand, but I feel like right now this one is more my shade. This one maybe when it's more, you know, when I get a little bit more of my color. But okay, let's just go in. So I just go in straight with my sponge. I just kind of like, I don't like that much foundation. I try to use the least, honestly, just because I feel like in the summer, you don't really want that much product on your face. I don't like that whenever it's hot and I start sweating, I feel everything on my face. So we are gonna use the least amount of product. And this foundation is pretty full coverage, so you don't really need that much. Yeah, okay, now that we're blending everything around our eyebrows, then we go in with whatever is left on our sponge and blend whatever concealer is on our eyelid. Okay, so this is good. Obviously, if you want more coverage, like you can go back in. Honestly, I feel like I do, just like right here in my cheeks, I feel like you can still kind of see a little bit of red. So we're just gonna grab a little bit of foundation. Ooh, that was a little too much. Just blend it right here. Okay, so like this. Look at how good this looks. You guys see how like it still looks so like skin-like, so like shiny. Obviously we still don't have any powders on, but you know, like this looks really good. Now that we have this and it kind of set for a little bit, we go in with bronzer, and for that I am gonna go in with my Merit Beauty bronzer. I love this bronzer. I need to get another one. I really need to because I cannot run out. So this bronzer, you can honestly, well, what I used to do is just kind of like glide it on all over my face wherever I wanted it. But lately I've been just honestly using my brush, and I feel like it looks so much better. I feel like it just gives a more like airbrushed look. I just go in with my brush. This brush is from the Ariel Morphe collab. They have them at Ulta, and oh my god, I love these brushes so much. But like, see what I mean? I just like go in and start blending out, and it looks so like airbrushed. I don't know if the camera is really gonna pick it up, especially since the lighting is kind of off today. It's kind of cloudy and it's raining. But like, if you guys saw this in person, it looks so good. Obviously, this is more of, you know, you taking your time, because if you're in a rush, then yeah, definitely the best method would be you applying it, the stick, right on your face, instead of, you know, just kind of warming it up and blending it in. But if you have time, then, you know, try it out. So this is what we have right now. The base looks so good. It just, you know, there's no harsh lines. The bronzer doesn't look patchy or like muddy. It just looks like if it's my skin, you know, like if it was like the natural bronziness. I don't know, but it looks amazing. So now we go in with cream blush. For that, I am using the Rare Beauty blush, liquid blush, in the shade Bliss. I just love the pink. I feel like it's really natural. So yeah, I just go in pretty much like a dot, 2 dots in each cheek, and then just with this brush. This isn't a blush brush. I should probably get one. This is a foundation brush, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but it works perfectly fine for me. So I just use this to blend it out. It literally blends so easy and it looks so good. Then that way it all blends together. This is how it looks right now. Oh yeah, remember, I still haven't done my eyebrows. They just have a gel on them and obviously carved out, but look at the base. Okay, so far so good. So my under eye, I'm gonna do it pretty fast. I like moving quick with it, so I'm just gonna tell you guys what product I'm using before, so then you guys can just watch me. But yeah, so concealer, I'm using the Huda Beauty concealer in Coconut Flakes 2.7 neutral. Then I have a little lighter one, but right now I really kind of don't like using that one, so I just use this one. But I go in with a little brush, just take it out and just pick some up on my brush. Okay, so I do something like this. I try not to use that much concealer anymore, because lately I feel like my under eye has always creased, but lately I feel like it's just been doing it way more than like it used to. I don't know why, but it's been happening. So okay, now I let this sit on my face for a little bit, not that much, because then it dries down and it just doesn't really let me play with it. But to set it, I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty powder in Pound Cake. I love this powder, it's so freaking amazing. And a powder puff. To blend it out, I like using my brush. This is a Huda Beauty Face Conceal and Blend brush. It's just so like small and dense, I really like it. So I just kind of blend out the edges with this brush, and then over here more like towards my inner corner where it usually creases a little more, I use my sponge. I just feel like it takes the product away, and that's kind of what I want. Well, there, so it doesn't crease that bad. So now that we have this is when I go in with my sponge and just finish blending it out. Okay, so this is how it looks, and whatever's left I go in again on my lid, because remember we haven't set that. But honestly, what I've noticed is that after I go in with foundation on my lid, it doesn't really crease anymore. It kind of like sets. I feel like it sets itself. So I just kind of have to go in with a little like powder. But okay, now that we have this, I kind of let it crease a little bit. You know, I look around, just like regular, normal eye movements. And I let it crease so then I can see how much extra product there's like in between my little like crease lines under my eye. And then I just dab it off. I feel like whatever sits on the creases, it's the product that we don't need. It's just extra product. So why have it there if we don't need it? So we get our puff ready. The back of our hand, we smooth it out. Just go in and blend out whatever started to crease. And honestly, I don't have to worry about setting this part yet. I just worry about setting my under eye. So pretty much what creases, just right here. Like that. And again, we get it ready for the other eye. So we have this. So now we can just go with my regular puff. This is a Beauty Blender one. And I just kind of lightly set everything else with that little section, the under eye. Like this, and I let that sit. And then we go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and just set the rest of my face. So what I like doing is I get a little bit of the powder with my sponge, just dab it in a little bit, and you know, whatever I have on my sponge, I set my T-zone like that. And I like leaving the powder on, so pretty much setting and baking my forehead, just because it's it's literally probably like the only place that gets super oily the fastest. So I need to bake it a little extra. Then I just grab a little bit more, just at the bottom over here, like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're just gonna dust it off anyway, so like that. So this should be good. So now I'm just gonna keep setting the rest, which is just my neck. I grab a little bit of powder with my sponge, set it like this, and then just kind of lightly tap it in, just to make sure that's good. Then with a fluffy brush, I just go in whatever's on the cap, just like lightly, and set everything else. So over here, swipe it off, set it. Over here too, swipe it off and set it. Then the forehead, we're still gonna let that sit there, but the edges, we can obviously go through that. But okay, we are done with the powder. So now we are gonna go in with bronzer. And for that, I am obviously using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. You guys know I love this bronzer. This is a new one, so it's even better. But yeah, you guys know I love this bronzer. This is literally the bronzer that I've used for years. Like, it's just, look at this. You literally just stamp it on and it doesn't even look bad. It like immediately blends. It just looks so good. And it's $15. Like, plus it smells super good. So we're gonna apply this everywhere where we applied the Merit bronzer, the cream bronzer. I don't know why, I feel like the camera just kind of picks it up an ugly color. Especially that, probably since I only have cool light right now, it just picks it up kind of bad. But yeah, this is what we have right now. It looks super cute. So now we go in with blush, and for blush I am using one second, the Inglot Freedom System blush. This is blush 33, this shade right here. Just kind of apply this right here, just like on the higher part of my cheek, just lightly, because this is really pigmented. So this is just the base that I like using for the blush. Then I go in with another one after. So whatever's left, I go on my chin, on my nose. You see, and we're getting our color back. Yay. Okay, so then we go in with my Bisou Rubor. I love this one. It gives me such a pretty shine after. So I go in right on top of it and then just kind of blend it out into the face, like into our nose, like the side of our nose, and then up here on the temple. Okay, so now I'm pretty sure the under eye is good. So now that we pretty much have our base done, I am gonna go in and do my eyebrows. I just use this shade from my UBS palette. I definitely need to start looking for another product though, because this is almost out. But yeah, it's just an eyeshadow. And then I use my angled brush. It's really thin and small, so it's perfect for my eyebrows. And then I just fill them in. My eyebrows aren't that even, but I guess they're not that bad. But whatever, we'll just leave them. Right now my eyebrows are kind of like all over the place, so I don't really think about them, you know? I try to ignore them. But okay, base is looking good. Now we just have to go into eyes. For my everyday, I just kind of go in with bronzer. This is my older one. I'm gonna just use it for my eyes now. So I just blend this all over my eyelid and then just kind of, you know, blend it out. You guys already know, I literally always do this. Blend it out, wing it out to like connect it with my bronzer. We are gonna go in with my Mario Crystal Reflector, Master Crystal Reflector. Master Crystal Reflector. This is the shade Bronzite, and I just grab a little bit with my finger and just tap it on my eyelid. It just gives me like the perfect glittery eyeshadow without being too bold, you know? If I want it to be bolder, then I just use the other shade that I have. That one is definitely way bolder than this one, but this is just perfect for like an everyday kind of like sparkle, you know? So this is it for base. Now I'm just gonna set it. For that, right now I'm using 2 setting sprays. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter and then the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. I just love this mist. It's so nice. Like, I love the product, like Urban Decay. The spray could be better, you know, it could be more misty, but this, like if this product was with this mist, it would be perfect. I would love it. Okay, so lightly do it and then grab my e.l.f. one, and you guys see how it like just goes in your skin so lightly. It's perfect. Okay, now that this is set and almost completely dry, I feel like my under eyes look really good today. Usually I have to like bake for a little bit more, but today they look really good. So now I am just gonna be curling my lashes and applying mascara. So eyelash curler, I use the Lily Lashes one. I don't know if there's a specific name. It didn't have one, but it's just, you know, it's all black. And for mascara, I use my Prosa Mascara 4 en 1. This one, I love this mascara. It's literally the only mascara that keeps my lashes up all day. Okay, and then after that, I am gonna be doing my lips. And for that, I'm using the Anastasia lip liner in Sandstone. I love this one, it's so good. And for lipstick, I am gonna be using the London lipstick by NYX Soft Matte Cream. So yeah, that's my lip combo. I'm gonna do that off camera and then I'll be back. So yeah. Okay, we are back and we are done. So this is what we finished off with. This is pretty much what I've been doing for like the last month, 2 months maybe. Obviously I had to switch it up a little bit now that it's gonna get warmer and hotter out. So you know, I have to do a couple different things. This is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching, and obviously if you guys did, then please make sure to give this video a like, and if you're not already, then please make sure to subscribe. You obviously know where the button is. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you guys so much for watching and keeping up with me, and I really hope to see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.